Okay, today we're doing the 5 love languages by Gary Chapman. This book literally changed every single relationship in my life. So when they talk about love languages, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not talking about like just intimate relationships. They're talking about all relationships. They're talking about why I finally figured out why I was my mom's favorite, because one of her love languages, if not her top one, was acts of services. And something I used to do a lot, without being asked, was take out the trash and do the dishes. That's something I literally always did. It was always, always, always my job. And that's why I'm my favorite. So I'm gonna do 5 love languages. I'm gonna read a little bit of this so y'all can kind of see. I'm gonna actually go to chapter 3. It's called Falling in Love, and the stories in this book are just like, trust me, you're gonna love them. Like this, if you end up getting this book on Audible or just like reading it, the stories are amazing in here. Excuse my reading, it's the best. She showed up at my office without an appointment and asked my assistant if she could see me for 5 minutes. Let's see if I got the book in there. There we go. For 5 minutes. I had known Rachel for 18 years. She was 36 and had never married. From time to time, she had made appointments with me to discuss particularly difficult in one of her dating relationships. She was by nature a consensuous, caring person, so it was completely out of my character for her to show up at my office unannounced. I thought there must be a terrible crisis for Rachel to come without an appointment. I told my assistant to show her in, and I fully expected to see her burst into tears and tell me some tragic story as soon as the door closed. Instead, she practically skipped into my office, beaming with excitement. "How are you today, Rachel?" I asked. "Great," she said. "I've never been better in my life. I'm getting married." Rachel's getting married. She's getting married. "You are?" I said. "To whom and when?" "His name, Ben," she said. "We're getting married in September." "That's exciting. How long have you been dating?" "3 weeks." I know it's crazy, Dr. Chapman. After all the people I've dated and the number of times I came so close to getting married, I can't believe myself. But I know Ben is the one for me. From the first date, we both knew it. Of course, we didn't talk about it on the first night, but 1 week later, he asked me to marry him. I knew he was going to ask me, and I knew I was going to say yes. I'm laughing because this is hilarious. And let's see, yes, I've never felt this way before. I know about relationships that I have had through the years and the struggles I've had. In every relationship, something was not right. I never felt at peace about marrying any of them, but I know that Ben is the right one. By this time, Rachel was rocking back and forth in her chair, giggling and saying, "I know it's crazy, but I am so happy. I've never been this happy in my life." What has happened to Rachel? She has fallen in love in her mind. Ben is the most wonderful man she has ever met. He is perfect in every way. He will make the ideal husband. She thinks about him day and night. The facts that Ben has been married twice before, has 3 children, and had 3 jobs in the past year are trivial to Rachel. She's happy, and she's convinced that she is going to be happy forever with Ben. She is in love. Most of us enter marriage the way of the in love experience. We meet someone whose physical characteristics and personality traits create enough electrical shock to trigger our love heart system. The bells go off, and we set in motion the process of getting to know the person. The first step may be sharing a hamburger or steak. And I still see the book. There we go. Depending on our budget, but our real interest is not the food. We are on a quest to discover love. Could this warm, tingly feeling could this warm, tingling feeling I have inside be the real thing? Sometimes we lose the tingles on the first date. We find out that he spends time on crackpot websites, or she attended 6 colleges, and the tingles run right out of our toes. We won't know